From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Katie York set to get this one started. And off we go from SoFi. Here comes Williams on the return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Crosses midfield, still going. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll give up the gut to Walker. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Completed to Collins. And he's taken down at the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up a Houston first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. From the gun, Stroud. Complete to Diggs out left. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Handoff to Walker from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll turn this into a solid gain down to the 14. A nice pickup of 6. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 9.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's him bringing it 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Everly's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating an offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start. Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception and just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it's going to be Texans football. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one. Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
The Chargers into a nickel set, 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but if A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Second and 6 coming up here. Stroud off the play fake. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun now for Stroud. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They've got first down from the 31. Walker running to the right. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Collins, the receiver, in motion left. Running it after the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They have second down behind the sticks. Connection made to Dell. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And now they're left with 4th and short.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Trying for it, it's Walker. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Herbert on first down. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Trying again following the sack. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
Third down run from White. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You felt it the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a first down.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They're going for it. It's Herbert. Taking his shot deep down the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a second quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. On now is York to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw, Stroud. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Chargers take possession. First and 10 from the 41. Drive starts with a carry by White. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers now lead by 10. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. York tacks on that extra point. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. On now is York to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Here he is on third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Chargers taking over on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And a man is there to knock that away.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Herbert from the gun. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Chargers will have a first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10, Herbert. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st down, ball at the 36. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. Gets this to McConkey. Decent game here, but short of the 1st. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and a lone yard coming up. Herbert with a blitz coming. for the first. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Groupie sends it through, and then extends their lead to 14. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They run the counter with White. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Herbert back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throw on 3rd down. That one's cut along the left sideline. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Christian Harris on the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Ladd McConkey. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with, and the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there, and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He finds McConkey. And he goes out a little short of the 40. That's a pickup of 9. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 from the 41. It's White on the give. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Still has some space inside the 35. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Chargers will have a 1st. Herbert. And the 1st down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So second down coming up.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. To throw, Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His third through the air this game. York now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21. Now is York to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Collins there to grab it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss. Second and 10 now. Completed to Collins. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. A low hit Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here. Walker on 1st down. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 38. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, here's what I know, Kate. And sadly, from personal experience, after this one's over, QB, he's going to be the first one in the cold tub because he has been feeling the heat and paying the price all game long. At some point, you've got to find a way to protect the passer, or he's not going to endure this season.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And the fair catch made here at the 15. No return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. White trying this straight ahead. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And Houston returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the third. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Herbert now. Dumped off to his running back. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. This is the end of the third quarter. The Chargers have possession and a massive lead. This one looking like it could be over. They'll send out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun now for Stroud. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Working quickly here. From the 43. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans get it back to a 14-point game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. The give now to White. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be their football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
So many of these NFL facilities we travel around and we see signage all over the place. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's about protecting it offensively, and it's about doing just that, taking it away defensively.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Herbert from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's incomplete left side.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Into the hands of Schultz. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. This is Walker on second. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Stroud. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down, Stroud. Throw complete to Williams. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Looking to throw, Stroud. Caught by Diggs. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Walker now from the gun. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Staying with Walker. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here comes Williams on the return. Massive hit, the ball is out. And they steal it back on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does. Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before